So it is a matter of pleasure for me to speak on this Dhammachakra Divasa, which has been organized by Pali Society of India. It is a very important day for the main events of life of the Buddha also. So first of all, I pay my great respect to my teacher, Angaraj Chaudhary, who had been very close to my supervisor, Professor Mahesh Tiwari. So I also consider him as one of the guru. Since Professor Angaraj Chaudhary is a person of inspiration, and he is also a person of inspire also. So young scholars. And I would like to also pay respect to my another teacher, Professor Bhikshu Satyapal. He had been my teacher, and he had been very much kind enough in shaping of my career at the Department of Buddhist Studies at Delhi University. I am paying my great respect to my teachers, all the senior monks, and the persons who are associated with organizing of this webinar. I am going to speak on the symbolizing of the Dhammachakra Divasa. So I will speak something on the Dhammachakra Divasa, that how it has become more in our day-to-day life and how it has been adopted. So first of all, Dhammachakra. So Dhamma is a very significant term, and it has so many meanings in our Buddhism also. But coming to Pali text, the meaning of Dhamma has been interpreted in many ways. Whenever we say that Buddho Dhammam Deseti, here Dhamma is in the sense of teachings of the Buddha. Whenever we say Sabbe Sankhara Nichati Jadai Payaya Pasati Atnibandite Dukhe Samaggo Visuddhiya Sabbe Sankhara Dukhati Jadai Payaya Pasati Atnibandite Dukhe Samaggo Visuddhiya Sabbe Dhamma Anattati Jadai Payaya Pasati Atnibandite Dukhe Samaggo Visuddhiya. So here Dhamma is in the sense of composite and non-composite things. Whenever we say Manopuma Dhamma Manosettha Manomaya Marasa Chapadutena Bhasati va Karoti va Toto Nam Dukham Manuveti Chaya Anapayane. So here Dhamma, Manopuma Dhamma, Dhamma is in the sense of mental actions, mental factors, mental associates or psychic factors, which are always associated with our mind, that is the consciousness. That is the Vedana, Sanya, and Sankhara. All these are signifying Dhamma in the first verse of the Dhammapada. Whenever we say that Nahi Berene Berani Samandita Kudachanam or Verane Samanti is Dhammo Sanantano. So here Dhamma is in the sense of law or rule. So there are so many meanings, but coming to Abhidhamma philosophy or Abhidhamma tradition, Dhamma has been interpreted in Chatudha Paramat Dhamma. That it is in the sense of four reals, that is the Chit, Chetsik, Rupa, Nibbana, consciousness, psychic factors, material quality, and a state of eternal bliss. So we see that there are so many meanings of the Dhamma here. And Dhamma, that whenever we see Kachan Vyakarana, that Dhar Adi to Rammo, that one Dhar Dhatu is at suffix Ram, then there is a phorism of Dhamma. So that is the Dhamma is here in the sense of Dhareti Dhammam, that one which holds a person in the direction of purification, that is the Visuddhi. Here Visuddhi is in the sense of a state of eternal bliss or a state of Nirvana. So here Dhamma has been interpreted in that way also. So, but coming to in text also, Dhamma has been interpreted as a law of dependent originations also. So, Dhamma is nothing but that if you remember that ye Dhamma hetu pabhad tesam hetu cha tathagato evam badi mahasamano. So, here Dhamma is in the sense of cause and conditions, that is the law of dependent originations. Buddha also says that yam kinchi samudaya dhammam tammam sam nirodha dhammam ti, that whatever the things are coming into existence, they have to cess also. So in that sense, Dhamma has been also interpreted, that law of dependent originations also. So here Dhamma has been interpreted in different ways. In Algadupamo Sattu, if you find, then Buddha says that Dhamma is just like a boat. So just like a boat, through the boat, a person crosses from the one shore of the river to the another shore of the river. So here, Buddha also says that Kulupumum Bhikkhave Desimi Nitharnayana Bimnidhai, that, oh monks, I teach the Dhamma in the sense of getting one shore from the one shore of the existence to the another shore of the existence, not getting tied with that. So in that sense, Dhamma Buddha also says in the Algodupama Sutta. Regarding the chakra, the term chakra has been interpreted in the different manner also, but here Dhamma is in the sense of Dwadas Nidhan chakra. So there are 12 types of Nidhanas, that is the Anulomanai and Patilomanai. So sometimes 12 spokes or 24 spokes are signified in the Dhamma chakra also. So here Dhamma chakra pravartan, the Buddha which turned the will of the law at the Isipatanam Gadai, that was nothing but it was a sense of symbolizing his teachings of the law of dependent originations. Buddha also says that Yam Kinchi Samudaya Dhammam Tammam Sam Nirodha Dhammam Tav, that he discusses about the that Abhijja Pache, Sankhara Pache, Biyana Pache, Namarup. So in that way, Dwadas Nidhan in the Anulomana and Dwadas Nidhan in the method of Patilomana has been given in the Mahabhagya of Bodhikatha in the Vinay Pitaka. So here Dhamma is in that sense here. So chakra is nothing but it is the symbolizing of the law of dependent originations at the Isipatan Migdai. So as we know that Buddha has preached the first sermon at Isipatan Migdai, and that teaching is called as Dhammacakkapavatana Sutta. So here Buddha says that Dvame Anta Pavajitena na Sabitabba, oh monks, two extremes cannot be followed by a person who has renounced the household life. Then Katme Dve, that Kamesu Kam Sukhile Kanayogo, Hino Gammo Pathujanko Anario, Anatasahito, Athikil Mathan Yogo, Hino Gammo Pathujanko Anario, Anatasahito. So these there are two extremes, that is the Kamesu Kam Sukhile Kanayogo, association with the desire for sensual pleasures and association with the self-mortifications. These are the two extremes. Then Buddha says that Ubhovanta Majjhima Patipada Tatha Gatena Abhisambuddha Chakshu Karni Yani Karni Upsamba Nibbana Samatati. That in between these two extremes, there is one middle path which has been propounded by the Buddha, and that gives the wisdom of the eye, that gives knowledge to the, we can say, right understanding to the persons. So these, then again there is a question, the Katma Chasa Bhikkhave Majjhima Patipada Tatha Gatena Abhisabuddha Chakshu Karne Yani Karne Upsamba Nibbana Samatati. Then it is said that Ahime or Yotangiko Maggo. So this is the eightfold path, that is Samma Ditti, Samma Sankappo, Samma Vacha, Samma Kamanto, Samma Ajivo, Samma Vyamo, Samma Sati, Samma Samadhi. So these are the eightfold path which has been propounded in this Dhammacakkapavatana Sutta. Again, in discussing these eightfold path, he also gives the Four Noble Truth, which has been well explained by our Professor Ramesh Prasad. I am not going to explain, but in a very brief manner, I will discuss the eightfold path. So, if you summarize all these eightfold path, then there is a again, if you summarize the whole teachings of the Buddha, there is a verse. So I was talking about the Seal, Samadhi and Panya. These Seal, Samadhi and Panya, they have been designated as a Adi Seal, Adi Chit and Adi Panya. In Visuddhi Mag also, Acharya Buddha Ghosh has explained that Silena Adi Seal Pakasita Hoti, Samadhina Adhichit Pakasita Hoti, Panyaya Adhipanyaya Pakasita Hoti. So these three, you can say, Adhisil, Adhichit, and Adhipanya, they have been explained by the Seal, Samadhi, and Panya. And again, Buddha says that Seal Paribhavito Samadhi Mahafalo Hoti Maha Nisanso, that by following the seal, Samadhi becomes very much fruitful and very beneficial also. In the same ways, by following the Samadhi, the Panya becomes very much beneficial and very meaningful also. And by the Panya, a person gets free from all the asavas, kamasav, bhavasav, ditthyasav, and abhijjasav. So these eightfold paths have been given base or foundation for the following of the 37 factors of enlightenment. Both has been and great importance on the so this eightfold path becomes the base. Who tries to follow the 37 factors of it. So I, in a very brief manner, I will speak in a eightfold path. That is the first is the law of conditionality, knowledge of the law of dependent originations, knowledge of the past existence, present existence. This is called as Samadhi. Has given much importance on the kusal hetu, kusal kamma, and akusal hetu, akusal kamma, and then ahara, then asavas. So all these have been given in Samadhi Sutta in a very detailed manner. So second is Samma Sankappo, right thought or right determination. It is explained by the Buddha as Nekam Sankappo, Abhyapad Sankappo, Avihinsa Sankappoti, Samma Sankappo, renouncing the household life, right determination is related with the Abhyapad, that is the Maitri, friendliness, and a right determination or right thought related with the Avihinsa, that is the Karuna. These are called as a right Samma Sankappo. So here in the present situation or present contemporary time, this Avihinsa, that is the Karuna, has great emphasis because without giving much importance on the Avihinsa, so where there is no any violence, where there is no any pramad, there is the arising of the apramad. In apamad bhagga also we find that it is said that apamatamadam pamado machanopadam apamatta namiyat pamata jathamata. So here apramad is just like a nirvana. So much has been given in the present. Sabbe satta bhavantu sugita. these are abhyapad, that is the abhyapad and avihimsa. So these two types, you can say right return, so right are the Bhagavatu Sabamang Patana, Kayanupassana, Vedananupassana, Chittanupassana, Dhammanupassana. So Buddha says that sati is the only path through which a person can get a state of eternal bliss, or through which a person can realize a state of eternal bliss. And they are four in number: Kayanupassana, Vedananupassana, Chittanupassana, and Dhammanupassana. Being aware of all the activities of our body, being aware of all the five kinds of feeling, being aware of all 89 or 121 types of consciousness, divided into 12 types of kusala chitta, 21 types of kusala chitta, 12 types of akusala chitta, 36 types of vipaka chitta, and 20 types of kriya chitta. And lastly, Dhammanupassana, that being aware of all the teachings of the Dhamma, that is the Four Noble Truth, Eightfold Path, Law of Dependent Originations. So all these are called as Samma Sati. And Sati is the, you can say, medium through which a person can move towards the Samma Samadhi. So here Samadhi is defined as Kusala Chittas Ekaggata Samadhi. So here, one-pointedness of the moral consciousness. So it is of two types, so Rup Samadhi and Arup Samadhi. So 5 types of Dhanangas and 5 types of Arupa Jhan, they are considered as a Rup Samadhi. So right concentration is nothing but following the Rup Samadhi and Arup Samadhi. In another way, it is a name of Samath and Vipassana. Through Samath, a person can calm down his mind, and through Vipassana, a person is able to know the nature of the reality, that all things are subject to impermanence, all things are subject to suffering, and all dhammas are subject to soulless. Lastly is that is the Samadhi. So in that way, Eightfold Path has given much importance to the Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, and it has become also a base or foundation for 37 factors of enlightenment. So if you see that how Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta has been taken in our present, so if you see that every monastery has the symbol of that chakra, that is the wheel, is being flanked by 2 deers. So these wheel or Dhammachakra, which is being flanked by 2 deers, signifies the first sermon of the Buddha, which was preached at Isipatan Meghdai. So if you go any monastery or any even in Nalanda, Takshashila also, we are having so many that this ye Dhamma Hetupabha, and then this the wheel chakra is being flanked by the 2 deers, we are also following. So in the Nalanda also, we are having the emblem of the Institute of Nalanda Mahavihara. Presently, they are also that a wheel is flanked by the 2 deers. Even UGC has also taken the symbol of UGC as emblem of Dhammachakra also. And if you go through the Indian Institute of Advanced Study at Simla, Rashtrapati Niwas, and if you emblem of that Indian Institute of Advanced, we also find that how this will, that is. So thank you very much, Nandanatan Bhante.